Unclasp yourself
from the shackles of alcohol.
alcohol. Hey guys, my name is Angela Murphy, and I'm super excited about the release of my new audiobook, Lose the Booze. This audiobook is for people who are struggling with alcohol. Change can be intimidating, and you don't have to have a clear image of the road ahead of you. What's really important right now is that you want to change your life and are willing to take some steps in a new direction. Now I've got about a dozen people just like you who are not professional voice actors.
What was I saying?
People that are all too familiar with the repercussions of heavy and consistent drinking.
I would have never had all those unwanted pregnancies and following abortions if I wouldn't have slept with every Tom, Dick, and Harry out at the bar on a Saturday night.
It's fairly easy to normalize and make light of how much or how often we drink, but if you're listening to this, you've probably found yourself in some pretty consistent negative patterns.
For a long time, I didn't think I needed help. Waking up in bed next to my vomit Christmas morning was just another funny story, but it just wasn't funny anymore. My life was stagnant, and my sheets smelled like vomit.
Perhaps you've already tried to solve these problems on your own and have tried to change your habits, but keep finding yourself in the same place.
So my dad would ride my ass about going to the bar like, oh, you're going to end up a degenerate alcoholic. Well, little did he know, I was a degenerate alcoholic. I knew I had a problem when my dad walked in on me passed out on the bathroom floor with my pants down on a Tuesday. So I stopped going out, I took it easy for a little while. Then I just started drinking at home. Then I started drinking more at home than at the bar. Anyway, long story short...
Perhaps you're really ready to make a change, but where do you go from here? What are the options? Maybe a lot of you are thinking, maybe I'll start going to AA, but AA isn't always right for everyone.
Yeah, I've been in and out of AA, and this is how a typical meeting would go. I'd sit down, and not long after the first derelict gave his oration about how pathetic his life was, did I start to think about the bar around the corner and how bad I wanted to wash myself. If I wanted to sit around in a circle listening to a bunch of castrated men complaining, I'd go visit my deadbeat uncle and his born-again friends out on Long Island.
Beyond the physical, mental, and emotional toll that alcohol takes, how about the financial? Have you ever really thought about how much money you spend on drinking?
I never realized how much I spent on tequila until I quit drinking. And I loved my tequila. I'm a top shelf girl. But now that I'm saving all this money, I'm finally gonna do it. I made an appointment to get my initial anal lasering. Huh? Anal lasering. Like getting the hair lasered off? My anus.
And we understand if you're one of those people that relies on alcohol in social situations, but it's time to find new coping strategies and really feel and experience life.
I'm finally having sex sober, which I never imagined. It's strange and uncomfortable, but at least now I don't have to achieve blackout to take my pants off.
I think one thing is for sure, that you won't regret giving this a try.
Making the decision to stop drinking was the best choice I've made in a long time. Now when I'm late to work or lazy, it's because I'm just lazy. It's not because I was up till 3 a.m. watching Rihanna videos on YouTube in a blackout, or just like the Nanny reruns. Jesus.
In addition to hearing from our friends who have overcome their struggles with alcohol and are maintaining healthy new lives, we've also gathered a bunch of tips and strategies to help you rewire how you think and feel about alcohol. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you guys take advantage of this awesome opportunity for change.
Now it's time for this anus to get lasered.